Please, passport bros, please come to Nigeria and rescue our Nigerian women. Or come to Africa, okay? I want to speak for the whole African women. Come to Africa and rescue us. We are, under this our government, we are suffering. So come and rescue us. Bring the dollars.
Trouble speak, young God, they welcome. Now this can't cause commotion. This reading got me feeling good. And this feeling got me in the mood. So I say make a dance. That's all I want, please.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to this channel. My name is Uloma. I make lifestyle straight talking videos and pretty much anything that interests me. If you're new here, please click on the like button. This helps me out a lot, okay? And if you like what you hear, or if you like me, okay, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can get a lot of new videos I post. Now if you're a returning subscriber, please do the same thing, okay? This really helps me. All right, so guys, we're going to be talking about the passport bro. Now if you really don't know if you don't know what the passport bro is, you're one of the lucky ones, because I really don't know to this day how I come across such information, but I do know because of my addiction to social media. So I know. Let me save you from going to the internet to Google passport bro.
Choose a woman that wants you, not for the things that you can provide for her.
And those women are overseas. Get your passports, because we them passport boys.
Now, passport bro are men who cannot find women in their community or in their countries. Most of these men come from the Western world. A lot of them are black men who are tired of the African American women. A lot of them say the African American women are rude, they are not submissive, they do not have values, they do not have values, do not respect them as men, and most importantly, they do not want them. So they are ready to go outside their own country into foreign lands to look for women who are submissive, who actually want them, who actually need them, who actually can take care of them, and who actually value them as men. Now, it's not just black men, okay? There's some white men. I've been to Europe and I've seen like a lot of European men with Asian women, and I've seen a lot of them share that same ideology. Some of them say the women in their country, the white women in their country, do not want them, they do not value them, so they go out to foreign lands and get women that are going to treat them, quote unquote, like kings. Okay, now that was a mouthful. So I come across a certain African American man who went to Brazil to get girls.
Now this guy here, Austin Harleyman, right here, who has become one of the faces of the passport movement.
One thing people don't know is how far the internet has come. A lot of people in the Western world, especially in the US, they think that most countries do not have, the third world countries do not have internet, or they do not see what's going on around the world. So they think that we are out. I'm Nigerian anyway, and I live in Nigeria. So they think that we are out of the loop somewhere, and we're just existing without knowing what's going on in the rest of the world. That's my opinion, though. So, and this group, I've learned, consists of incels, red pill men, people who generally do not have access to the women around them. So they're kind of frustrated and they want to go out. Now, let me go to the Brazilian story. A man was profiled in Brazil by Brazilian women. He was one of the passport bros, and they basically threatened him. I don't know who threatened him, maybe the women or the men, out of Brazil on the grounds that he's trying to exploit Brazilian women. There was a video he made. If I find it, I'll put it here. He was asking a woman if she was going to date him immediately. And the lady was like a bit hesitant at first, when she was like, yes. So he was like, okay, have you heard her? She's going to date me immediately. So bros, get your passport.
Said this.
Do you feel a need to wait a day or two? Or
No.
So you would go the same day?
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Get your passport.
Now what he said went pretty viral. And you can imagine why, right? Because he interviewed that woman and other Brazilian women with the intent to make them look a certain way. And that way was promiscuous, if we're going to keep it 100. Now, he said in another video that American women will take you on 765 dates and only give you a side hug. But in Brazil, all you have to do is basically say hi to a woman and she'll let you kiss and sleep with her.
And come to Brazil, these women are ready to get down with us. So it made the women seem very cheap, very easy. And a lot of people in Brazil did not like that. So they threatened his life and they had to move out of Brazil. He came back, posted on the internet that Brazilian women have been feminized. When I mean feminized, they have been feminazed. They have inculcated the feminist values. So he's saying that Brazil is a no-go area, that men shouldn't go to Brazil, blah, 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 that the Brazilian women are like the American women. And a lot of these men were suggesting that he goes to Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Africa, that these women are, much more agreeable and subservient and submissive, and they're going to treat him like a man. Please, passport bros, please come to Nigeria and rescue our Nigerian women. Or come to Africa, okay? I want to speak for the whole African women. Come to Africa and rescue us. We are, under this our government, we are suffering. So come and rescue us. Bring the dollars and come and rescue us. We are very submissive women. We are very submissive women. We will treat you like kings. We are bred to take care of men. From our childhood, okay, we're bred to put our own needs aside and put all our values in a man. You know what I mean? So we can take care of you. So please come. But while you're coming, please come with a lot of money, a lot of dollars, because the only language Nigerian women speak is money. So if you have money, they are going to do anything for you. Don't work on yourself. Don't go to therapy. Just have money. Okay? Come. A lot of women are going to fall for you. I mean, our men with less money still demand submission from us, still demands that we worship the very ground they walk on, still demand what you demand. But the difference is that they don't have dollars. You have dollars. I mean, we are going to worship the very ground that you walk on. We are going to treat you just the way you expect a woman to treat you. We're going to treat you and bring all our femininity to the table. We're going to bring all our love to the table. We're going to love you because you're a man and because you have dollars. We don't care at all about your value system. We don't care at all that you think that we're submissive. We don't care at all that you think that we're easy, we're cheap. We don't care. Just dangle the dollars on our nose and you're going to be worshipped. Okay? And please, our Nigerian women, make sure you marry these men. Okay, marry them. Treat them well. Because obviously, the women in their countries do not treat them well. That's why they are moving in droves to other countries where they think women are easy, women are cheap, and women will value them just because they are men. So come to Nigeria, and when you come, make sure that you marry these Nigerian women. And let me tell you where to find these Nigerian women, because I'm on your side, passport bros. This feminist movement is becoming too much. Like, these women are doing too much. These women are not respecting you as a man. They're not respecting you at all. They are doing too much. So when you bring your dollars here, you get premium treatment, okay? Because your dollar will double the premium treatment. Don't forget, we're bred to be like that, too. We are bred to be like that, all right? And when you marry us, don't change, Don't change who you are. Don't change your nasty ideologies about women, okay? Don't change. Just be the way you are, okay? Make sure that you continue to hold these values you hold. Instead of going to therapy, instead of looking for solutions why women do not like you, instead of actually listening to women and trying to better your life and trying to be a good person, instead of, removing those ideologies of the 1950s wife, because we have seen time and time again how this relationship has ended, even for our mothers who were so subservient, who were so submissive to our father. These men dealt with these women. No, don't leave that ideology. Remain in the 1950s. You're going to get women quite all right. But one thing I'm going to tell you is, as soon as these women get their green cards, they are going to dump you. Passport bros, you are never going to win. Okay? You will buy the woman, you will get you get all the treatment. But at the end of the day, when those women are done using you, they are going to dump you. And you're going to start from square one. You are going to start from the beginning. So why not save your money? Why not save your energy? Why not save your dignity? You showing your passport in the internet makes you look stupid. It makes you look very stupid. It makes you look desperate. And no woman wants that. No woman wants that at all. Have some dignity, have some self-respect. Okay? But I'm not saying that you shouldn't come. Oh. Please come to Africa. Come in droves. Our African women are beautiful. They will treat you right. Okay? And make sure you take them to America, the land of milk and honey. Okay? And make sure you get them settled. When they are settled, trust me, they're gonna leave your ass. I love you so much because you're a human being. That's why I'm trying to give you this advice, okay? I'm not saying you shouldn't come. Your quest is valid. Your quest is valid. Your annoyance is valid, okay? But always have in mind that women will be women everywhere. And these days we have internet. Gone are the days where women used to be against women because there was no means of communication. Once a woman goes under a man, there she is, and whatever a man feeds her, that's what she takes, And a lot of men have this penchant of putting women against women. So now women have found an avenue through social media, and a lot of women are communicating. There's internet, they are communicating. So those women are not as ignorant as you think they are anymore. We know. So it's gonna be best for you to work on yourself. Be a decent human being. Respect your women. I'm going to speak specifically to black men, especially black Americans. I am a Nigerian and I have seen the way you guys disrespect your women online. I've seen the way you talk trash about your women.
And what's even more crazy is that he was baffled as to why the men were extremely angry at him and threatened his life for painting a bad narrative about their women. And it hit me. You know why? Because you know what? This is probably going to shake the table, but it's got to be said. The reason why is because a lot of black men are used to painting a bad narrative about black women often, bashing them up and down these internet and real life streets, and no one bats an eye. No one cares, not even them, that we are left unprotected. And I think that they have forgotten that other races of men do not play about their women. Now, they may do their own things behind the scenes and have their own issues with one another, but other races of men do not play about public disrespect of their women. And I really think that that's why he was so shocked about the threats of unalivings that he received from the men, because he doesn't come from a demographic of men that protect their women.
I've seen the way you make your women single mothers. I've seen the way you do not value them. And you are the only community. In fact, what am I even talking about, Seth? You are the only demographic or the only race, okay, that talk down about their women. I haven't seen any race talk down about their women. I've never seen the white man talk down about the white women. I've not seen the Asians talk bad about the Asian, but black men are always talking down on their black women. And we see that. And we don't like that. So, please change or come. You get the enjoyment for a while, but it's going to end in premium tears. I promise you that. All right, that's it for me today. I'm going to see you when I post. Bye. Bye.